Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 736. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. And I'm with Chris L. What's up, Chris?
Hello, everyone. We are less than a month away.
That's right. What's up, Scott? Can't hear you, but you're reading something. Okay. All right, so, look. I know people are like, where the hell have we been with the Real Whovians? I'm very tired this week. I'm sorry. I did one show the other night. Yes, we knew for days that the finale is going to be an hour each, 2-hour finale, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And we heard all this wonderful stuff about Face the Raven and stuff. So, first off, I'm going to read some teasers for Face the Raven. Hints and teasers. Okay, so you ready for this, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Opening line. I told you it would work. The Doctor's new look needs no introduction. Still saving the world from me then. Don't read too much into it, but something under the lake returns.
Woohoo!
Ooh. You flooded his brain with retcon. Kids remember 82. I want your personal guarantee that you will not endanger another. They're not just street lamps. Flee across all of time and all of the universe, and it will still find you. Good cop, bad cop. At least give him a merciful death. You really think I could lose you now? So those are the teasers. Now, I don't know what they're talking about. Still, it will find you. That's the one thing that I'm curious about.
Probably the Raven.
But what the hell is the Raven all of a sudden? We never heard of it for, like, every episode of Doctor Who. Now we hear about it. What's that crap? Face the Raven. What is that? What do you think it could be?
It could be like the embodiment of death or something.
Yeah, but... See, I don't know, man. I mean... In other words, you can go anywhere, but it's still going to find you, meaning death?
I mean, yeah, think about that. Like, death can always find you, No matter where you go or when you go in the Doctor's case.
Right. What's up, Scott? It's that Google again. It's that new Google. Well, besides that, I'm hearing rumblings, and this is spoiler territory, possibly, guys. So if you don't want to hear about it, leave now, which we should have done that with spoilers. But anyway, okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Supposedly, Face the Raven, the whole thing with Clara is like a 3-part thing. So I don't know if she dies in this one, and then he goes to save the Time Lords, and then they retcon things, and then Clara's there again. But here is what I'm really afraid of. What if they screw it up so bad, the universe, that nobody knows the Doctor, because it's a brand new universe. Nobody. Unit. Anybody. All the companions he's ever had never was with them in this universe. That's what I'm worried about. So when they say Clara can never return, meaning that maybe the universe that he was in got destroyed, and now we're in this universe. What do you think, Chris?
Well, I just want to say, Scott, we can't hear you. I saw you were trying to say something before. I don't think you need to worry about that. I don't think that's the direction they're going. But I have a funny feeling that this episode, maybe not this one, but Heaven Sent, is going to lead into what we saw in the 50th with the 12th Doctor.
Right.
Him going to find Gallifrey, I think. As for Clara, I don't know. I'm really interested to see what happens with her, because I'm starting to think that she doesn't die necessarily. I think that just something keeps her from traveling with him.
And we hear rumblings that the last Clara in the last episode doesn't know who he is.
I think that's probably true.
So you think the Time Lords punish him by erasing her memory?
I don't know. I honestly think Ashilda has something to do with it.
Yeah, but then she'll be the most hated character. Like,
Well,
nobody will like her.
that might be what they're aiming for.
Really?
Because there was
Yes.
something sinister with her in that picture in the last time we saw her. So I'm thinking that they're gonna make her kind of like a villain slash not villain. That's why I think maybe the way they counter that is a shield that helps Clara somehow, and just the way she helps her prevents her from traveling with him.
See, the thing is, I kind of think they missed the boat with Maisie Williams' character because I think they screwed up a character so much that people just don't like her. From what I'm getting, from a lot of people, they really don't care for her.
Yeah, I agree with that because in the woman who in the girl who died, she was okay. In the woman who lived, I thought she was really bland. I was like, I don't care about this character. I really don't.
Yeah, Scott's trying to say that the Time Lords are going to do what they did to the Second Doctor, where they erased Jamie and Zoe's memory of their time with him. I really hope they don't do a repeat like that. But then again, if you think about it, the Doctor restored their memories because if you watch the second, like the two Doctors, that's an older Jamie. So, he already knows he regenerates. And he has that memory that he's going to regenerate. So, but he's also older as a Doctor. So, that's something to keep in mind, too. Yeah, we have a new Google system that I did not accept for my thing. And I'm glad I didn't because I'm hearing there's a lot of problems with people trying to do Hangouts. They can't do Hangouts. I don't have any problems because it's still the old system. Like, Scott, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Finally.
Go ahead, Scott.
All right. I've said everything which I said in there, but yeah, I agree. I hope they don't do a repeat of the Jamie and Zoe thing as well. I am thinking it could be a Shielda. Something happens to where Clara just gets so that in order to help her, instead of the Doctor doing the little mind meld, she does this in order to help her get through whatever pain. Because maybe, what's his name? The guy who gets accused. Maybe he gets maybe he gets killed after all, and all her attempts of trying to save him bomb.
Who? Danny Pink?
No.
Rigsby?
Yeah, Rigsby. I wonder if something doesn't actually happen to Rigsby, and all her attempts flop. So to strip that, she's got to also strip the old time with the Doctor as well.
Right.
Far-reaching, I know, but it's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head.
Again, we already had Donna Noble lose her memory.
Yeah.
That was the new Who version of the Jamie and Zoe. I really don't want Moffat to do it for his thing. That would really suck. Again, please don't do that. But unfortunately, that may occur.
Perjure again.
The one thing that I'm worried about, with Clara leaving is, I want it to make sense. Like, I want it to be something that's like, I want it to be something that's like, okay, yeah, she had to leave because of this, and whatever this is something that the audience can say, oh yeah, okay, I can understand that.
Like Tegan, she grew tired of it.
Right. I don't want it to be something like totally out there that they just shoehorn into this episode, and it's like, oh, that's why.
Basically one of those, let's see, we're coming to the end of the episode, we need something quickie, and boom, here it is.
Yeah, exactly. Which, unfortunately, I'm kind of expecting it to be that way, because that's how it felt with Amy and Rory going too.
So he's going to do it like theirs?
I hope not.
Wait, what? So wait a minute. Hold on a minute now. I have a bad feeling. The Weeping Angels are supposed to appear.
Mm-hmm.
What if these freaking Weeping Angels appear again in Zapper?
I don't think they're going to do that.
All right, because that would be ridiculous again.
They probably will say the Weeping Angels for the episode after this or the very last one.
So you're saying, Chris, how is she going to end?
Well, no, I don't. I wasn't saying like necessarily how she was going to end. I don't want it to be like the episode's going. There's no mention of her leaving. Everything's fine, and then the last 10, 15 minutes of the episode, something just happens, like out of nowhere, and that's why she can't leave. Like some shoehorned in, she got hit by a temporal disturbance that gave her negative Artron energy, and now she can't go with you because if she steps inside the TARDIS will explode, but it will explode and the universe will turn pink. It's like, I don't want it to be something stupid like that. I want it to be like, the Doctor's like, I have to save Clara. Something happens to her at the beginning of the episode. I have to save her. If not, she's going to die. And I think maybe the lesser of two evils is she can't travel with me, but I save her life.
Oh, God, I just thought of something. Missy.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, this could go back to the girl who waited.
Mm-hmm.
What if somebody infects Clara with that virus that kills Time Lords, and he can't be near her because just by being near her, he will die?
Oh yeah, wasn't it that? Oh yeah, that virus. That
Aha! That could be it. That they infect him with a virus. He just can't be near her, and she can't travel because any Time Lord would die. And that could be the way a show to just be like, oh yeah, I can't travel with you. Well, she ain't gonna travel with you either. Zing, injects her with something, and then boom. It's like kryptonite. He's like, oh.
Honestly, that's the type of thing I'm talking about. I don't want it to be something like that. Like, unless they do it really cleverly at like the halfway point or the beginning of the episode. But I don't want a Shield to just be like, oh well, the plot's resolved. Oh hey, Clara, inject, and then
yeah. And then how would he ever be in an episode with her where fans wouldn't flip out with Shield?
Yeah, I mean,
they'd be like, "Ew, get her out of here."
But that might be the point, though. I mean, look at when Misty killed Osgood. People were like, "No!" and then.
Well, we got her back
for second time in the Dalek. Like I said, reaching.
Right, we said that too. Yeah.
Yeah, reaching for time in the Dalek. Somehow put the Dalek nanites in her.
Right.
And somehow the temporal energy is causing it to pretty much speed up, and if she travels with the Doctor and the TARDIS, it speeds them up to the point that she becomes that Dalek we saw in Asylum of the Daleks.
You just gave me an idea, Scott, with that. The Dalek nanites, right?
Yeah,
right?
Dalek nanites.
Right. Remember how they turn people into Daleks, like you said?
That's right.
What if the only way to keep her from becoming a Dalek is if the Doctor erases her memory?
That's another. Yep. There you go.
That way she doesn't know who he is in the last episode, so it makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she hears the TARDIS, and like maybe the nanites or something in her head, or she just remembers the noise somehow, and she runs out and she's like, "Oh, that's familiar, but I don't know why."
Yep.
And then that's it. Because remember, the Daleks are going to somehow factor into this.
Yeah,
with Davros and them. Because Misty said, I have a clever idea. And then that was it.
And she was using her for something. She had
exactly.
every time she saw Clara, she saw like it was like through her eyes. She saw like it was like a camera.
Yeah.
Or something. Okay, I got another thing. We're trying to figure out the whole thing in Clara, right?
Welcome to the Doctor Who mysteries, ladies and gentlemen.
What if... This probably won't happen. what if the great intelligence shows up and he's like, all right, I'm turning you back to the way you were. I want my intelligence back. You could be a dumb, stupid idiot that doesn't know how to use computers and go be a waitress. And there you go.
Oh, that would piss people off.
Oh, that would piss them off. So
Because this is
Oh,
what you're
God.
supposed to be. You don't know anything about computers. You're, whatever. They'd be like, oh, this is who you really are.
If you think Sleep No More is going to turn people off, that's definitely going to go. Screw this. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
And then we watch the ratings plummet.
Wow, right. Listen, that's the whole thing. They screw up. And you won't know it until Series 10 starts. Because people will be like, really, they're not going to rebel with River in the Christmas special at all. But Series 10 starts, they'll be pissed off.
You either give your pink slip, pardon the pun here, or you can forget us ever watching again.
What's up, Daniel?
Hi.
Okay, so
I want Peter Jackson to take over head writing.
she blew up as a Dalek. She fell to her death in Snowman. In Bells of St. John, she got this great intelligence thing in her head to do all the greatest computer hacker thing, whatever. What else did she do? Let's see.
The list is short of things she didn't do.
Well, yeah, she used the leaf to defeat the thing.
Yeah.
That in Rings of Akatan.
This is me.
Oh, wait. When she returned, she said, is time altered? Because this is not Earth. And he's like, oh, everything's fine. Like the 11th. And Rings of Akatan, she said something like something was off. He's like, no, that's fine. Timeline's fine. What if something's with that?
Or maybe her eye crust eats her.
Okay.
The blow.
I'm going to be somebody really famous with Doctor Who is going to, like, again, not Gatus, I love you, man. You're great. You're great. Please don't get mad. But now, for the past, every morning when I wake up, and they're like, what's the matter? I got a Gatus. And that's what I do. I got what? I got Gatus. I got Gatus. I got Gatus. And it's like, what's that?
You need to put that Urban Dictionary.
What's Gatus? That's the shit. Yeah. I got Gatus. That's what I was saying. I say every morning, I got Gatus. In the eye.
Catching.
Gatus. So everybody, every time what this is Gatus. In the eye. Don't even start. It's not even. There's a word for it now. Just like they had that what was that thing? That movie where they had Patrick Stewart say that now we're going to name the toilets John.
Oh yeah.
Right. That was
Buddy and I was just talking about that movie.
What was that?
Robin
That
Hood
was-
Prince in Tights.
Yes, Men in Tights.
Men in Tights.
Right. Well, now anytime you have something in your eye, you got to call it Gatus. I got Gatus. That's it. What's up, Daniel?
Hi, guys.
Welcome to the comedy section of the Real Whovians.
Happy belated birthday to Stephen Moffat, by the way. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much for making Gatus make a sequel to Sleep No More. Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to the one thing I know about Series 10, and so does everybody else in this universe, is that one of the episodes is a sequel to Sleep No More. Thank you for that.
So was
Thank you.
Moffat's cake made out of Gatus?
Right. Just like I always wanted to know what happened to that cement block in Love and Monsters that we never found out. Now I don't have to worry. I don't have to sleep no more because I'll be awake to see this Gatus in the eye. That's what they should call it. Gatus in the eye. That's what that episode should be called.
Like I said, that whole Love and Monsters thing, I think I got a somewhat idea. If you notice, anytime he was talking to that slab at the face, when the face was up, there wasn't a record border around it. So it could be it was all in his mind.
He's a nut job. Ah! Aha! That's true. He's crazy.
I hope so, because that was really disturbing.
Yeah, I'm thinking, to this day, I'm thinking that all those times you see just the face, there was no record border, so we were actually seeing things through his mind.
Right. Crazy stuff. So, Daniel.
Yeah.
Weigh in, bro. Weigh in.
Yeah, about what?
Daniel, tell it to us. What are you gonna do to Clara?
I don't know.
What are you gonna do, bro? You're the showrunner. What are you gonna do, bro? How are you gonna end it?
Exterminator. Have a dog just come out and vaporize her.
I know what you're gonna do.
Done.
I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna give her a plant and be like, yeah, go out right outside the TARDIS, right there. You live right there, like Sarah Jane. Poor Sarah Jane. She had a friggin' plant. Give her a friggin' plant.
And that big old fluffy owl. And that big old fluffy owl.
Oh, poor Sarah. That was like, what a crappy send-off what that was. That was like the worst. It's like, yeah, all right, thanks. I got busy. I gotta go, Galvay. Yeah, all right, thanks, Sarah, thanks. He couldn't even look her in the face. He's like, yeah, all right, yeah, see you later. All right. Gotta go now. Take care.
A couple of regenerations.
Yeah, see you later. Wow. So what are you gonna do, Daniel?
Just vaporize her with the Dalek.
That's it, man. There's no dramatic effect. It's like, I mean, look, you're all about action. That's not action.
Yeah, I know. I just want to get rid of her.
I want you to do your action-packed Star Trek Clara send-off. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna chop her up into parts like the key to time and spread her out through the universe? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to Clara? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill her? Are you gonna make her forget? What are you gonna do to Clara? Make her leave?
Oh, like I said, I just vaporize her.
That's
nice and clean. That's a nice clean death.
That people are like, oh, okay. Like, come on, it's gotta be something dramatic. Like who vaporizes her? Missy?
Yeah, maybe Missy. Missy was talking about
maybe
killing
Missy would be the one.
Say something nice.
Like, yeah, remember when I said I wasn't going to kill you? Well, I'm going to kill you now. But boom!
Gee, your hair smells terrific. Is that nice enough?
Well, it'd be even worse.
Gee, your ashes smell
You know what would be even worse? They do like some type of horror episode where Missy kills Clara, and then somewhere else you see Clara like this, like awake, and then Missy's right there and she kills her, and then she goes to each of the Claras and kills like 1,000,000 Claras. That'd be crazy. Just think there's 1,000,000 Claras out there.
Ooh, here we go.
A Zygon replaces Clara.
I'm trying to think of how I'm going to phrase this just right.
What if the Zygon replaces Clara, and that's not really Clara?
I've
It's
always
a Zygon.
I was thinking that same thing. But that little raven that faced the raven, what if it's a book that Claire is reading and she closes the book and then it's like, and then you see she's dressed in her little waitress outfit, and that's when she sees Danny Pink, which we don't know is Danny Pink, from behind. Then she goes around, "Can I help you?" And then
I know. We got to get Danny Pink back, man. I mean, what caused him to get kicked out? Pink on the couch. Damn it.
He had too much gayness in the eye. Maybe that's why. Those late nights.
You know what? I want to get him on the show and ask him. Like, what'd you do, bro? What'd you do? Like, did you wear that outfit at the premiere? People are like, what the hell was that? Like those outfits, like you pissed them off and embarrassed them. What'd you do? What did you do? Was it Pink on the couch? Like, hey, I'm with Clara. Hey, I'm on the couch like this.
I can't talk to you now. I'm with Clara.
Damn, he did something. I think what if he told Moffat, listen, I don't think you should get a perm anymore.
Oh.
What if he said something like that?
Maybe he said that you look like John Nathan Turner with that.
He pissed somebody off.
Yeah, he had to.
Let me tell you something. He pissed somebody off bad. Bad. Has to be, because Moffat had this whole plan, like, oh, they're married, they're great-grandchildren. What about the toy soldier, Moffat? What about that? You just altered the timeline, now the Doctor can't exist. Now the Doctor doesn't exist. Without Danny Pink, the Doctor doesn't exist. Because that means that they didn't have kids. Well, he went back in time and gave him the toy soldier. Look at that.
Ah, no.
Moffat prevented the Doctor. Now,
Ooh.
that's right. Because if Clara doesn't have kids with Danny Pink, Augustus Pink will not be born. See that? Moffat did it. Yeah.
Circular logic.
Yes, Danny. Daniel.
I just watched the Zygon invasion and the Zygon inversion today on Putlocker. You know, that is very confusing. That episode is very confusing. Wasn't one of the Osgoods killed by Missy? Then why are they both there?
Okay. The Matrix Lord 212 theory is as follows. A Zygon cannot copy a Zygon. The Zygon needs a living host to copy that host. It's not like they have a memory chip where they're like, okay, this Zygon can copy that person, so I can be that person too. No. So what happens is the only way that Clara Zygon or Bonnie Zygon could copy that Osgood was that she was human Osgood. That is the hint where it's like, oh, like the moment he saw the other Osgood,
I want River to have like another regeneration.
Well, she lies, so why couldn't she have kept, or he lies, why couldn't she have kept some?
Because she always said that's his #1 rule, the Doctor lies.
Oh, God, what if they put her in a damn library?
Oh, God.
What if they put Clara in the library? You're Cal.
She is Cal.
She is Cal. Well, she builds the library. And then they put their daughter in there. Cal. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. What is she going to do, Clara? She's going to do everything. Damn. I don't know, man. Come on, think of something. God, what are they going to do to her? What are they going to do?
Oh, I know. Clara is obviously Supreme Leader Snoke.
Yeah. God, Clara's the Ronnie. No.
That would be interesting, actually.
No. If they really want to...
Wait, what if they say, right? You see clips from Rings of Akatan in the beginning, but you never see that she was pregnant. She was just adopted, and she's actually River, but another incarnation before Impossible Astronaut.
Oh, that ties up the whole time discrepancy between 69 and when she met Amy and Rory in the 90s.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Not really. Yeah.
Kind of.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying that this is before she regenerates in New York.
Oh.
Before she regenerates in New York.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
Like.
So she basically regenerates into a kid.
A kid again.
Well, no, they can't do that because there was that prequel where Clara was with the Doctor on the playground.
Right.
That was like towards modern times with that.
But then there was also the Rings of Akatan, which she saw her as a kid too when she kicked the ball.
Oh, that's true. But what year was that?
I don't know.
That had to be after 1969. I mean.
Look, obviously she traveled through time somehow.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Madame Kavarian traveled through time somehow. Somehow. Great Intelligence traveled through time somehow. Otherwise, he'd still be in Victorian London.
True.
So he went into the future. He went into the future beyond what Trenzalore was. So, let's think about this. Clara is Cal. Possibly. I still say she's Cal, but what else could she be? What else could she be? I'm trying to think. It's never going to be anything we say anyway. That's the sad part. right, Daniel. So,
Yeah.
what do you think, man? What do you think, bro?
About what?
I don't know, man. We got to figure out what they're going to do with Clower. What's going to happen?
I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know either. All right. On that note, I think we're going to go to the everything show now. So take care. Bye for now.